Happy Wednesday, everybody. Max here with your fix of gaming news. Coming up, the star, director, and release date for the Helldivers movie have been announced. Fable co-creator Peter Molyneux had a strong reaction to the recent gameplay reveal, and we get some hints at which games will and won't show up at tomorrow's State of Play. Let's get into it. Just over a year after Sony announced plans to adapt Helldivers into a live-action feature film, we've got word of who's in it, who's directing, and when it will hit theaters. Variety broke the news that Jason Momoa will star. I'm pretty sure you all know who Jason Momoa is, but just in case you've been living at the bottom of the ocean, he is best known for playing Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones, Aquaman in the old DC cinematic universe, and this summer he's going to debut as Lobo in the new DCU. Last year Momoa starred in Minecraft, so this isn't his first video game adaptation rodeo, and if you still don't know who Jason Momoa is, I really can't help you at this point. Meanwhile, the Helldivers movie will be directed by Justin Lin, best known for his work on the Fast and Furious franchise. He directed the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 9th entries in the inconsistently titled and numbered series, and was originally slated to direct the most recent 10th entry, which added Jason Momoa to the cast, but he was swapped out as director very last minute. In any case, Lin knows how to make a big explosive action movie with set pieces so over the top they veer into absurdity, which seems like a pretty good fit for Helldivers. Other than that, we don't have any details on the plot of the Helldivers film or who else will be appearing in it, but there's plenty of time for more updates to trickle out between now and when it is expected to premiere November 10th, 2027. In the meantime, that gives you plenty of time to watch and then rewatch Starship Troopers, which Helldivers clearly took some cues from, so if you're impatient for a live-action Helldivers movie, just go watch Starship Troopers. It's really very simple. Shifting gears from sci-fi to fantasy, Playground Games' reboot of Fable is shaping up to be one of the biggest RPGs of the year. A lot of people are on board based on what we've seen, though there is some skepticism among longtime Fable fans that it'll live up to Lionhead Studios' original trilogy. Well, Peter Molyneux, who co-founded Lionhead and developed those original games, has shared his feelings. Speaking to IGN, he said, quote, "When I was watching the Fable trailer, I just felt myself tearing up. I know that I could probably be slaughtered for saying that, but I am someone who cries frequently, and I felt incredibly emotional. And the reason I felt emotional was me. This thing that we created, it's going to live. It's going to carry on. This world, which we loved creating so much and other people loved, has a life. For me, the saddest thing would be to see it diminish." He went on to call out some specific elements he liked, also saying that he thought it was smart to retell Fable 1 rather than have the burden of continuing the Fable story. However, he did have a couple notes saying there was a, quote, slight antiseptic feel about it, and he would have gone with a dirtier, more chaotic aesthetic in line with Old England, with exaggerated characters, with bigger boots and big belt buckles. That said, when asked if he would play the new game, Molyneux replied, quote, "Absolutely, for sure, not as someone looking for the flaws and faults, but as someone who truly loves and adores that universe." So that's a nice bit of positivity for you. Molyneux has a game of his own in the works, Masters of Albion, which returns to the god game genre that he helped popularize before helping create Fable, and you can find a preview of that along with the full interview up on IGN right now, so go check that out. Finally, if you can't wait until tomorrow to find out what Sony's going to show off at the first big PlayStation State of Play of 2026, we have a couple of hints about what to expect. Silent Hill fans looking forward to updates on the previously announced Silent Hill Townfall. Good news, Konami has revealed there will be a special Silent Hill transmission airing an hour after the State of Play wraps at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Town Hall is being developed by Screenburn, the studio behind Stories Untold, and co-published by Annapurna Interactive, so I'm assuming we're going to get a trailer or something during the State of Play. If you're hoping for an update on Marvel's Wolverine, though, you might be in for a letdown, bub. Yesterday afternoon, the official Insomniac Games account replied to a fan asking when we'd get more info on the PS5 game, saying, quote, "Spring 2026. So unless they're being deliberately misleading or they have a very, very loose idea of when seasons take place, it seems unlikely we'll be seeing Wolverine tomorrow, though it is possible we get a tease of a future State of Play that's entirely dedicated to that game, something that Sony has done in the past for games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Borderlands 4. You can catch the entire State of Play right here on IGN tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, or 10 p.m. UK time, and you can stick around after for a very special live episode of IGN's weekly PlayStation show Beyond, hosted by yours truly, breaking down everything that gets shown off and announced and revealed and all that good stuff. Before we go, a quick message to all aspiring Pokemon trainers out there. Do you want to be the very best like no one ever was? Well, streamline your journey to becoming a master trainer with Planet Pokemon. Choose your Pokemon, filtering by type, ability, or game availability, and use the full team builder to assemble an unbeatable lineup. Plan out the optimal set of moves, items, abilities, and stats, and save multiple team builds for different strategies in different games. Plan your dream team today at planetpokemon.com. That is your fix for February 11th, 2026. If you're looking for something else to watch right now, go check out our roundup of the 10 funniest games ever, or 10 games that came out that we thought were pretty funny. It's a fun list. I helped host that video and write a little bit of it. And for everything gaming, you're already in the right place. IGN, yada yada. Hopefully see you tomorrow at that State of Play thing. I hope they show off some cool stuff. See you then.